Going on, guys? How are we doing today? So today I'm going to be making a Pokemon sleep video. It's been a really long time since I've made a video like this, so it's going to be pretty cool to figure out like the kind of before and after of these videos. So we're finishing up Entei week, the second week right now, just so you know, and check it out. I had to make a video. I've got my shiny Snorlax. Maybe I can just restart the application so you guys can see that sparkle when I first go into the game. Gotta show it off. So I'm gonna show you guys the team that I was working on. I posted on Reddit yesterday that I hit 100. There we go. That sparkle. Stupid thing saying my box is full. That I hit 100 million for the first time. And people were like saying, well, I guess you can probably do it if you started from launch. Or, for example, maybe if you're a whale. But I'm neither of those things. I don't put any of my own money into this. So I'm like the, what do you call it? The F2P, something like that, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so I'll show you guys what my team was. Right now, however, I do have a different team because it's Sunday. So I've been saving up for basically our big meals. And I'll see, although I really wanted to make sure that Deden did his thing, his extra tasty before I made this meal. And I still actually need one more fancy apple in order to pull it off. So we got tea time, corn scones. This is kind of like my Sunday dinner. And if you can see, I don't really have the max pot yet. I actually could upgrade it, but I don't want to do that right now. I actually just made it to level 50 today, if you guys can see my research rank. So that was definitely a big milestone. Just been a few different milestones this weekend. And yeah, so I'm not going to feed him lunch yet. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't even have to do that. I could just do this, I believe. I think I can just go to maybe Pokemon and then check on Snorlax and then he'll do his Sparkle. Boom. Boom shakalaka. Yeah, so he's really rare. I don't know what the probability is, but it's really, I mean, it's the first time I've gotten a shiny Snorlax, and I've been playing since October 1st. So it's, and, you know, it's June 1st right now. Or is it June 2nd? I don't know. It's June 2nd today. So it's taken quite a while for me to find a shiny Snorlax. I've found plenty of shiny Pokemon before that, since then. So I'll let you guys see. Here's my group over here. I'm going to show you guys the RP afterwards, but first I'm going to go ahead and show you guys all my shinies. Hello, there we go. Okay, so, and I'll put it in, let's do an RP order. So, wrong way. There we go. Check it out. We got our Typhlosion, shiny Typhlosion. This is probably like my pride and joy right here. And that is a sin that he doesn't have the star on him. Star your Pokemon you want to keep, guys. So, check it out. I'll do like a little bit of a what's good and what's bad in this game too as well, because people get really, really confused, and I am a professional Reddit user. So, just kidding. So, I mean, I don't know half as much as most of the people do on Reddit, because they're whizzes of this game, but I do probably know more than I'd say the average player. So if you guys check it out, if you look on the top right, you can see that my Typhlosion here, he is a Berriesmon. Do you guys see that? Where I just tapped right above it, it says berries. So basically, because he's a berries Pokemon, every single time that he gets one berry, he'll get another one, just because he's a berry Pokemon. So that's double the amount of output as any other Pokemon. So basically, the frequency over here is 40 minutes. So when he's at an energy of 0%, that is how often he'll do a thing. That's how often he'll just do something. That's how often he'll do a help or a proc. So if you guys can check it out, I made him, I've unlocked fiery herbs for him. He was able to do that at level 30, so you'll see that under ingredients. But as a Cyndaquil, he just gave me his Ember. And now, if you guys notice though, under berries, there's actually a 3 here, and that is because we have a berry finding S subskill. This is like basically the meta, like the best possible subskill a Pokemon can have. And if they're a berry Pokemon, that just makes it even better. So what I said before was how if you have basically one berry, if you just have one berry and you have a berry Pokemon, then you have 2 berries, right? If you have a berry Pokemon that has BFS, Berry Finding S, every time he finds one Leppa berry, he just gets 2 more. So every time he finds one berry, it's automatically 3. And you can actually test that because, oh, he's not even in my team right now. But let's say he did his thing. You can actually probably tell with some of my Pokemon right now that I have in my team. Like, some of them are just berry Pokemon. But let's say, for example, Stuffle. Like, when I click on him, if he has the same thing, but he's an ingredient Pokemon. So he'll never just get 1 corn. He could, however, just get 1 cherry. See, now if this was a Typhlosion, he would have automatically given me 3 because he just found 1. But because Stuffle is an ingredient Pokemon, he's just gonna give me 1 cherry berry. Go ahead, eat up. And so let's check it out. Now, Pikachu over here, he's not an ingredient Pokemon, he's a berry Pokemon. But because his ginger gives me 2, I'll show you where that Pikachu is. Because his ginger gives me 2 instead of 1, he'll never just give me 1 ginger. I know it sounds kind of obvious, but basically, as soon as they have that little 2 over there, that means that they'll never just give you 1 thing. So this one inventory is always bad though for these berry Pokemon though, because basically you can't sneaky snack as fast. So like during the nighttime, let's say you have Pokemon that are finding berries for you, because Pokemon can't, once their inventory gets full, they can't find you any more ingredients, but they can give you berries. And you want these berry Pokemon to give you berries as opposed to ingredients. This one's a little bit different though. He's kind of hybrid. He's actually on my team right now because I need more apple. And I don't have a Pogo Plus sleep app thing. So I don't actually have that extra Pikachu that just shits out apples. So anyway, we've got these Pokemon here. We have, I'll show you guys what my team looked like for the Entei event. I'm like totally jumping around all over the place right now. And this was the, hold on, Snow Tundra. So this was more or less what it looked like. I still can't get a good Magnemite. Magnemite is going to increase your pot size. So, unfortunately, I mean, this is still pretty good because honestly, helping speed is just good for any Pokemon. It helps them just do more stuff, basically. It helps them proc more. But I really would like to get a skill trigger. You see a skill trigger? I mean, come on, level 100, forget about it. That's going to take years. You don't want a good, like, even if this Pokemon had the best sub-skill, BFS, for level 100, it wouldn't matter to me because it's just, you know, it's too far away. But anyway, so here's my Charizard. He gets, so he gets 4 ginger every time. So every time he gets 1 ginger, he plops out 3 more. So he's I can very much depend on Charizard to give me ginger when I need it. And so if we check it out, we have ingredient finding up, so he's really good. So every time he does his thing, there's a higher chance that it'll be an ingredient as opposed to a berry. And he's just a good Pokemon to have for ingredients. Here's my Ninetales, and he was really good with just getting energy for people. Restore 17 energy, but basically because during this Entei event, their skill is up 1. Although somebody maybe can fact check me on that, because for some reason he was giving out like 30 in the 30s amounts of energy. So I don't know if it was up 2 levels But then again, I could just read it. So, but he was helpful. But not nearly as helpful as my Bootyful Typhlosion here. Even though, oh my god, that nature, when I saw that nature, a shiny with helping bonus and berry finding S and speed of help down, oh my god, that was just so crushing. So, but honestly, at least it's energy recovery up, so it kind of, that at least helps it a little bit in helping, so he'll have more energy throughout the day. And then Entei was really helpful, but out of all the Enteis I found, I couldn't find a decent one. This, unfortunately, is my best one, even though it has Ingredient Finder. You want Entei to use his skill as much as possible, because it's ridiculous if you have a bunch of fire types. But I just couldn't find a good Entei. So now, I didn't always have this Magnemite here on my team. I'll show you who I used instead. He was just to increase the pot size, but I was also making the huge power fried donuts. I mean, come on, look at that. That's all thanks just to Ninetales, 139% energy. But Absol, I was kind of having him in and out of my team because he was giving me cacao. He's not even level 30 yet. He's so good at giving me stuff. But you have helping speed up here and helping speed up over here as well. So he was really, really helpful with giving me the cacao that I need. So much so that he didn't need to be a staple on my team the entire time. So yeah, this Pokemon here, he was helping me make the fried donuts. And when he wasn't on my team though, when I had enough to make the donuts, I had Arcanine on my team, which you will see somewhere. And Arcanine is really good because once again, he has the BFS, Berry Finding skill. Now, Ingredient Finder probably wouldn't be that good on a team with Berry Finding. I mean, if you want him just to get you berries. But the thing is that he was a fire type, and I mean, his ingredients were helpful anyway. So, I don't know. I honestly, I don't mind having Ingredient Finder M on Pokemon because, like, since the update with recipes, Pokemon that give you ingredients are still helpful. So he was still helpful, and even though he had main skill chance down, I mean, of course the event influenced this, but the extra helpful S has been extra helpful. So he was definitely a good component, a good element on my team. Now, I also kind of want to talk about some Pokemon that I thought were going to be good, and I invested a lot of resources into it, and they actually just didn't end up being that great. My Dugtrio, I don't know about you guys, maybe it's because he doesn't have the Ingredient Finding M, but he has a nature that does increase ingredients. He doesn't really seem to give me a whole lot of tomatoes, and that's kind of his main thing, you know. So and leeks as well. I mean, of course, whenever he gave you a leek, he gave you two extra ones, so that was helpful. But honestly, I don't know, I think that Victory Bell has always been a lot more helpful. And look, he does have a neutral nature. Even this one over here with Berry Finding S, speed of help down, nothing to increase ingredients. He still gave me more tomatoes than my Dugtrio. Tomato potato. So anyway, what do you say? No tomatoes on the plate. No potatoes on the plate. That's a Jack Nicholson reference. So anyway, I will show you though the Weeping Bell, who was really good on my team. And that's one thing in this game, navigating is not really that great. So here's my shiny Weeping Bell, gotta flex him. But he's not as good as my King Bell over here. I can't wait till I actually use a few candies on him, but I can't wait until he's a Victory Bell at level 30. He's going to be getting me tomatoes and potatoes. And Skill Trigger M has been so good on this guy because he gives himself energy. And once he gets 25, he's going to be getting even more ingredients. I mean, he already outworks my Dugtrail, and he's not even evolved fully yet. And he hasn't even reached level 25 to get that main sub skill. So this guy is going to be a real staple once he's at level 30. Any week that I have curries, I'm going to do nonstop Dream Butter Curry with King Bell, Weeping Bell, which is the tomatoes and potatoes, with a combination of Blastoise, if I have a decent one, who's going to have milk and cacao. Those are the 4 ingredients that you need to get to make Dream Butter Curry. And you have 2 reliable Pokemon, dependable, I keep trying to say, 2 dependable Pokemon to give you ingredients. So that's definitely a good workaround to get some ingredients. Ooh, man, this video is all over the place. I gotta make these videos more often, because I just kind of word vomit the whole time. I've got so much to say about it, but let me know if you guys want me to break down some stuff, kind of in layman's terms about this game, or if you just want to see my teams. But I think I will just show my last sleep research before I end the video. Once again, all over the place. If you guys are still watching this video, thumbs up. So this was, I'll show you guys, let's see. This was yesterday's sleep, so it's Friday nights. And I posted this one on Reddit, and you'll see it was the first time that I broke 100 mil, so I was very happy about that. So at 100 mil here, Venusaur, Toxicroak on top, Meganium, Raticate, Weeping Bell, 2 Quillavas, Bonsly, and Chikorita. And by the way, I always go for the baby Pokemon, get them while they're young. Literally though, because, well, I won't keep going on tangents here. I'll just show you guys what I did today. Second time. But first time in a long time I got a Heracross, and I finally got him on my team. He's basically like a Pinsir, but he does a skill, which is the ingredient magnet. So I was really happy to get him, and he's alright as far as his sub skills. I got a Psyduck because guess what's coming up, guys? We've had Raikou, we've had Entei, you guys know Suicune's coming up. So I want to start investing in a decent Psyduck, especially because now he has they boosted him. And yeah, I just had a Butterfree, so I only had 3 notches left. And also, I did not invest in, by the way, it's kind of funny if you're listening to these. I was just thinking, can you imagine if I just said something really taboo and I had to delete this whole video? Alright, yeah, let me know what you guys want to see in terms of this game, because I can't stop talking about it, and you know, if you guys tell me what you want to see, then I can kind of make a more concise video. So, thanks for watching if you listened to this point, and catch you guys later.